The Geary corridor courses through San Francisco, a key lifeline connecting communities around the city and the region. The Geary Rapid Project is a commitment to improve transit performance and reliability and make the streets safer for all who use it. But the street has a troubling past that echoes into the present. As we look back to history, it is with a heavy heart that we acknowledge the devastating changes that came when Japanese Americans were forced to vacate their homes and move to internment camps.
Here at San Francisco, for example, all Japanese were required to move from critical areas such as these. But of course, this limited evacuation was a solution to only part of the problem.
After World War II, there was so much hatred still toward the Japanese community, and certainly the black community understood and was sympathetic to racism.
Into the mid-century, the Fillmore enjoyed a renaissance as black families moved into the neighborhood, which became known as the Harlem of the West. The Fillmore boasted a thriving merchant corridor and art scene, hosting some of the era's greatest musicians. The Renaissance was short-lived, as state-sanctioned racism during the so-called urban renewal wiped out block after block of black-owned homes and diverted businesses away. The conversion of Geary Boulevard into an 8-lane expressway in the 1960s divided the neighborhood, displacing communities and creating highway-like conditions.
When you create that underpass, you create speed. All of Geary is a speedway. So even when they get past the underpass and you gotta stop, people don't, because what you've created is that it's okay to drive like crazy on Geary.
If you look at Japantown, the Peace Plaza, it's just a big wall so that the community, the south of Geary Boulevard, our community there has a hard time going over to the other side.
What were once bustling, walkable streets became wide roadways designed for people driving cars, making a person walking on Geary 8 times more likely to be involved in a serious collision than on the average San Francisco street.
Having such a wide area for cars just makes people zoom through and really go like 50 miles an hour sometimes, and it just feels really unsafe.
This is not a highway. It is a, very used street in San Francisco.
We serve kids from around 4 or 5 up to 90-year-old seniors in our programs. Someone getting late for crossing the street because they're seniors or kids are in danger, because you come over the hill and you don't see the kids or the seniors until it's too late.
The SFMTA and partner agencies have worked with local communities to design the Geary Rapid Project and address some of these issues. The Geary Rapid Project has upgraded the corridor to comprehensively improve safety between Market and Stanton Street, including 7 new signaled crosswalks.
Walking is definitely more pleasurable with the crosswalks and the fewer lanes of traffic and the longer pedestrian timers.
In addition to the many changes to the corridor to increase pedestrian safety, Geary has been improved with bus lanes, transit signal priority, new trees, underground utilities, and accessible curb ramps. One new crosswalk at Buchanan Street serves as both a physical and symbolic reconnection with decorative panels featuring the 3 surrounding neighborhoods.
We had to tell a story of the connection between Japantown, the St. Francis Co-op, and the Fillmore District. telling history through art, and especially because a lot of kids from Rosa Parks Elementary School will be utilizing that crosswalk safely. It's a good opportunity for them to look at and say, well, what's that? There'll be some kind of plaque there that tells a little brief story of why these elements were chosen to express the ties that we have in the community. It's all important, not only important for the survival of Japantown. Our small businesses depend on it, our seniors depend on it, the folks who live and work here depend on it.
While we can never undo the harm that was caused by urban renewal and the expressway, we hope the Geary Rapid Project will make the neighborhood safer and more walkable for people of all ages, and to restore community ties.
I think Japantown, we're very fortunate to be in this spot. We have our Fillmore community to the east side, and then we have the St. Francis Co-op and many, many other people who live in that area. So it's an opportunity for us to keep working together, keep the dialogue going, and show the rest of San Francisco that a community can't just live by itself.